Hello and welcome to Live Mint. I'm Vidhi Chaudhary. We're at the Mint Luxury Summit. I have with me Karan Ahluwali, the country head for Yes Bank for luxury. So, Karan, can you please tell us about, what is the future of luxury in India? You spoke about it a while ago at the session, and what are the key takeaways that we really have for our readers?
I think one of the key points that was discussed today is about taking the India brand globally.
Right.
So it was about the Made in India, Made for the World tag, and how India can be seen as a luxury destination, not just for global brands
Right.
that are increasing their sales and their presence in India, like from the Louis Vuittons to the Gucci to
Right.
all the big names, and in future all the big names that are knocking India's doors, but also about how Indian brands and Indian luxury brands can reach offshore and reach a larger diaspora than what they currently attract. So their challenges, their next steps, and what they should do in getting scale, size, maturity, branding, perception, and of course what else needs to go with it. As a bank, Yes Bank has a focus on luxury banking, and we've also come up with a survey that has been distributed to everybody, which is the India Top Management Luxury Survey that we conducted a few months ago. We reached out to around 300 stakeholders of the Indian luxury industry, retailers of various products. So clearly three categories: assets, products, services.
Okay.
And you can see assets and products are the largest climbers of the luxury market, and the size, as we've deliberated in the last few days, that will take it up to that we've heard from Bain and A.T. Kearney and such other luxury consultants as well. So definitely the size is going to grow, and I think the closing statement of the future of luxury in India is definitely that of optimism, and I think even the challenges are the opportunities and adversity that the Indian players need to take headstrong. I mean, every business has its challenges, and I think innovation and I think a lot of localization is the need of the hour, and I think the stakeholders and the owners and the top management of these businesses in India are definitely taking those steps to see the full growth potential of Indian luxury.
Sure. You spoke about Indian brands scaling up and going offshore and becoming global brands. What are the kind of investment numbers that these brands will need to look at, or kind of funding that they would need to scale up to that level?
You see, in the last session and a few sessions where you had leading designers like Tarun Tehliani, who perhaps was talking on behalf of his tribe of very successful designers, and how they are taking the next steps. You've seen typically big, large luxury corporate houses, how they've been organically and inorganically growing. And similarly, I think a lot of the Indian designers are soon getting a lot of interest to come on board as guest designers. So you see, these are the initial touch points that they will soon see with international brands. So international brands today, because see, they've also had a very large head start. So they've got that headroom today, which is why today Indians and Indian buyers sitting in India, for them these are aspirational brands. So they've lived that journey. I mean, a Cartier, a Chopard, a Pomellato, and each of these brands have been around for so many years and decades to reach that brand position which they are today. So Indian brands, even though India has got, I would, I mean, there are decades and decades and perhaps hundreds of years of heritage and culture, and very deep-rooted culture is also very, very important to see a brand grow and scale up.
Absolutely.
But when it comes to scaling up, when it comes to being consistent, governance, getting those pieces together is the need of the hour. And that's where I spoke of innovation and design. And I think India definitely will see that Made in India tag also grow, and the luxury market in India for all global luxury brands also will soon surely and very surely has seen scale, and you've seen even private equity investors invest into companies, and that appetite is there for even the Indian designers and Indian brands. So definitely you're going to see that grow.
And how's the story vice versa? for all the luxury brands which are setting foot in India.
That's exactly what I said. Even those guys have got the support of the umbrella brands that and then they've chosen, from our survey we've seen whether it's the joint venture or now with the government opening up the doors even for the 100% direct FDI, and so I think you're seeing a mixed bag and both approaches. So it's all basically for unleashing the potential of the market in the country.
Right. All right. So the future looks bright and optimistic.
I think it's definitely optimistic, and it's really the individual corporate enterprise to take advantage of the environment and
set the ball
see
rolling.
that see that opportunity grow to its fullest potential. We as a bank can play the role of the catalyst with all the checks and balances in place wherever our products and services are required.
Sure.
So I think that's pretty much. So thanks a lot.
Right. All right. Thank you very much. The future looks very optimistic and bright for the luxury market in India. And so that's a wrap from our side. Please keep watching Live Mint for more videos.